Welcome back to Andersen Acres. Today we're diving, pun absolutely intended, into the world of ducks as pets. Not for meat, not for eggs, just companions. So if you've ever wondered whether a waddling, feathered friend might make the perfect addition to your homestead, you've come to the right place. Let's talk about it. Now, ducks might not, I have ducks over there, by the way, that I keep looking at because they're being very cute. But ducks might not be the first animal you think of when you think pet, right? But for animal lovers and hobby farmers alike, they can be some of the most charming little companions you've ever met. When raised from ducklings with kindness and attention, ducks can grow up to be friendly and engaging and even responsive to your voice. They'll follow you around and come when called, especially if you have treats. And some even love to play. There are stories of pet ducks tapping at back doors like dogs or curling up at your feet and even playing fetch. I believe there was a Rouen duck that was famous for chasing tennis balls like a golden retriever. These animals have personality, they have flair, and they can make decent pets. And yes, you can buy duck diapers. I don't, because I don't keep ducks in my house. But I do keep getting asked, can I bring a chicken or a duck in my house? Yes, if you use duck diapers. We'll talk about more about that a little later in the video. But yeah, it's possible. It's not something I engage in. I think my ducks are perfectly happy being out here. But yeah, it's possible. So let's talk about breeds, because not all breeds are created equal, especially when it comes to providing companionship. Some are flightier, others are louder, and some are just naturally more social. So my top pick for pet ducks, what would I pick? Pekins, they're the big white ones. They're big and friendly and calm. They have that classic Aflac duck look. They love human interaction, and they're fairly quiet, or quiet on the scale of ducks. Ducks are noisy. Okay, no matter what kind you get, they are fairly noisy, but Pekins aren't bad. Rouen ducks are another one that make great pets. These are similar in appearance to wild mallards, but they are quite a bit heavier. They are known for their gentle temperaments and often enjoy human company and playing games. Then you have the Muscovy. I've got chickens over that way now. But then you have the Muscovy. Technically, Muscovies are not a true duck because they're in a different genus, but they're still great pets. They are quiet because they don't really quack. They kind of do more of this hissing, tail wagging thing, which is really cute. So they don't make a ton of noise. Not being true ducks, they are quieter than true ducks. They like head scratches and gentle petting, and they are quite well known for their gentle demeanor. Then you have Cayuga ducks, which is what we chose. So our Cayuga ducks are incredibly friendly. Cayugas tend to be all black. They have that stunning iridescent black plumage, and they can be calm and quiet. They are more reserved, but bond well over time. So Cayugas are my recommendation if you're okay with them taking time to warm up. Once they warm up, they're fantastic pets. And then the last one I'll recommend is a call duck. These guys are really small, adorably small. They're very vocal and can be noisy, so it's kind of best if your neighbors aren't all that annoyed by a lot of loud noises, because they can be a little bit loud. Okay, they can be, but they are super cute and often kept as indoor ducks. Now, hand raising any duck from a young age will make it more social regardless of breed, but if you start with one of these breeds, you're already starting off on the right foot. So indoor versus outdoor ducks. So we have outdoor ducks here consistently, all of the time. We have outdoor ducks. That's just kind of what we do. Okay? Some people keep ducks as indoor pets. It's more work, but it can be done. So if you're interested in indoor ducks, well, you're going to require diapers. Yes, duck diapers are a real thing. You can buy them. They're going to need space to roam, and regular outside time. Even if you want to keep them inside, they need to be able to go outside for sun and water. They are not great kept indoors 100% of the time. So if you have a small front yard or something, they can really enjoy themselves. And it's risky for your floors and furniture if they're not wearing duck diapers. So if you are going to keep your ducks indoors, you are going to need diapers. Okay. It's not a choice I personally make, but it's a choice some people make. I prefer outdoor ducks. Now, these guys thrive in coops or enclosures with proper shelter. They thrive free ranging. They do need predator protection, clean bedding, and a daily cleaning routine. Good to keep them clean. The more space they have, the less cleaning you have to do. They love a pond or a kiddie pool for bathing and splashing, and they are less work if you keep them outside. Okay, they are quite a bit less work. I'm just watching the chickens and the ducks and the turkey run around over here now. Yeah. But they are less work if they're outside because there's less cleaning involved, simply because you're not worried about your floors. Ducks are messy. Their poop is wet, frequent, and unavoidable. Whether inside or outside, that's one of the main downsides you'll want to plan for. But properly managed, it's fine. So our ducks free range. They are primarily pets. We do use them for eggs, but they are primarily pets. And they free range around the whole property, so we have relatively little to clean up. What do ducks need daily as pets? Well, if you're thinking of getting a duck as a pet, there is a basic daily care list. There's also a bee flying he's right on my camera there. So if he gets in the lens way, it's not my fault. Well, move on. He's like, no, I don't want to move on. Okay, whatever. Stay where you are then. So ducks as a pet. You're going to need a basic care list. Okay. Clean water for drinking and dunking their heads in. They do have to be able to flush their nares. It's really important. They need bathing water, a pool or a tub for bathing that they can crawl into and get clean. It's optional but preferred. They do need to be able to get nice and clean. You're going to need duck feed, not chicken feed. Okay. Look for waterfowl pellets or use a basic duck chicken feed or an all flock and supplement as is necessary. Then you are going to want veggies and treats like peas or greens, maybe some oats or mealworms to get them the proper nutritional balance. They're going to need clean bedding. They poop a lot. So yeah, clean bedding is a necessity. And they need some companionship. So ducks are social and they should have at least one duck buddy, okay? Because it's necessary for them. There's just a bee. Just ignore him. What are you doing? That is not a flower, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, he's just lost. I'll help him get to the flower patch in a minute. All right. Ducks and chickens everywhere. It's kind of funny. Anyway, duck behavior. Ducks can bond deeply with their people. Okay, very, very deeply. Some of the signs that your ducks are bonded to you are they follow you around like little feathery shadows. That's what these guys do. They quack excitedly and come towards you when they see you. When we come out of the house, they're loud. They're very excited about it. They nibble at you gently, so they'll kind of, grab your skin or grab your clothes very, very gently. It's a sign of affection. And they'll lie down near your feet, which is also pretty cool. Even older ducks can learn to trust you. It'll just take a little bit longer. And it takes gentle handling, lots of treats, and consistency. Most dislike being picked up, but love head, neck, and back scratches. So, what are the pros and cons of having ducks as pets? Well, let's break that down a little bit. First of all, the pros, and there are plenty of pros. They're adorable and entertaining. They're great for pest control in gardens. They're fun to watch and interact with. They can live 10 years with proper care. And they're relatively low cost compared to things like dogs and cats. Some of the cons, the mess. They are very messy. I know I've said it like 3 times now. It's worth repeating. They are messy as heck. They need secure space from predators, and they require daily care and cleaning. And in some urban or suburban areas, they might actually be illegal to keep. So check with your local laws before you invest in pet ducks. And they're not really cuddly in the traditional sense. I mean, they're fun and they're sweet and they're adorable and they love their families, but they're not a puppy, right? They're a duck. So should you get a duck as a pet, specifically as a pet? Well, that's kind of going to depend, isn't it? Do you love animals, have the space, don't mind the mess, want a quirky companion, something that's not the everyday pet? And if you aren't looking for eggs or meat, then yeah, a duck could be a perfect pet for you. Just remember, they're not decorations or lawn ornaments. They need care, socialization, enrichment, and yes, the occasional head scratch. It's important. That's about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. Drop a comment below if you've ever thought about keeping ducks as pets, or if you already have one waddling around your backyard. I'd love to hear your stories. We'll see you tomorrow.